Hello everyone, welcome once again. Today we are going to study a new chapter of 6th class, that is the living organisms and their surroundings. So in this chapter we will study about the living organisms and in what habitat they live. The surrounding where plants and animals live are called their habitat. For example, we are living on land, our habitat is land. For fishes, their habitat is water. So this is our surrounding where we live. Several kind of plants and animals may share the same. Most of the plants and animals lives on land. They have same surroundings. The presence of specific features and habits which enable a plant or animal to live in a particular habitat is called adaptation. We will study about adaptation as well. The place where we are living, we will be adapted to surrounding of that habitat. There are many types of habitat. However, these may be broadly grouped as terrestrial and aquatic. Terrestrial are those organisms who live on land, and aquatic are for those animals who live in water. So, we have divided the habitats in two groups, terrestrial and aquatic. Now, there is a wide variety of organisms present in the habitats. Plants, animals and microorganisms together constitute biotic component. There are two components in our ecosystem. Biotic is the living one and abiotic is non-living. So, biotic has plants and animals in it. Abiotic has land, water, air in it. Fine. So, rock, soil, air, water, light and temperature are some of the abiotic components of our surroundings. Now let's study about the characteristic of living things. What are the different characteristics that make them living? First of all is they need food, air and water to grow and for the other processes. We need food, but non-living things does not need any food, air or water, and they also does not grow. Next one is young ones grow into adults. The baby that you have seen 5 years ago, now it will be grown one. Next one is they respire. Animal breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. Plant take in carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. So we show respiration as well, whereas non-living things does not show respiration. They respond to changes in the surroundings. If we will touch a hot object, what we will do? We will remove our finger from there. So this is what? This is reaction to the stimuli, response to the stimuli. Stimuli is hot object, and if we will touch it, we will remove our hand. That will be response. So we show response to the stimuli. They all get rid of waste product produced in the body. We all excrete to remove waste from our body. They reproduce their own kind. Human give birth to humans, animal give birth to animals. They have definite lifespan. They have a particular structure and are made up of cells. We all are made up of cell. Some are unicellular, some are multicellular, and we have trillions of cells in our body. They show movement. Movement and locomotion are two things. Movement means just moving at one place, and locomotion is moving from one place to another place. So living things show both movement and locomotion. Now next is habitat. Habitat is a place where an organism find comfort, safety, food, water, air, shelter and suitable conditions for breeding and survival. So we can say कि habitat is a place where we are comfortable, like in our home, we are comfortable at our home, we feel safe, we used to have food, we drink water, we are living here for shelter, and here also they are responsible for breeding. It has two components. Habitat has two components as we have discussed, biotic and abiotic. So these are the two components. Biotic components we have seen कि it has living things like humans and animals and plants, and abiotic components has non-living things, air, water, land, rocks, temperature. etc. Now let's see what are the different things in biotic components. It has autotrophs in it. Autotrophs are those organisms who make their own food. Auto means self. Auto means self, and trophos means nutrition. They can make their nutrition from themselves. For example, green plants, they are autotrophs. Next one is heterotrophs. Hetero means different or others, and troph means nutrition. Those organisms who are dependent on others for their nutrition are called heterotrophs. For example, humans, animals, we all are heterotroph. We are dependent on plants and other animals for our food. Herbivores, plants and grass eating animals. Herbivores are those organisms who eat plants and grass, who eat plants and grass, etc. Carnivores are those animals who eat flesh or meat of other animals, and omnivores are those who eat both plants as well as flesh of other animals. The habitat provides almost everything to an organism which is needed by it. Now let's talk about abiotic components. Abiotic components are light, temperature, water, humidity, soil, air, and plain hills, etc. These all are abiotic or non-living components of. Now the different types of habitat: terrestrial and aquatic. Terrestrial has coastal areas where lives mangrove, coconut, palm or common. On the bank of ponds and lakes, example turtle, alligator. Life on land like cat, deer, lion, tiger, they live on land. Desert के लिए we can take an example of camel, lizard, snake. Underground habitats: moles, beetles, cricket, termite. Plants and animals living on hills and mountains. High snowy peaks and polar regions, they all are terrestrial habitats. Now one more is aquatic habitat. Aquatic habitat are the plants and animals that live in water. Plants growing in water are called hydrophytes. Plant body is covered with slippery substance called mucilage. Now let's talk about adaptation. The presence of specific features or certain habitats which enable an organism to live in its surrounding. Adaptation can be related to the body or the different characteristic which help in to live in that specific place. For example, we can talk about terrestrial. Desert. If any animal is living in desert, some small animal stays in burrows, keep in sand during the day and come out at night, because during day there is so much of heat, so they live under the burrows. In mountains, animals have thick skin of fur to protect them from cold regions. Next one is grasslands. Animals are light brown in color, like lion. They used to hide themselves from their predators. So these all are different adaptations. Now next one is aquatic. Ponds, the plants with roots fixed in soil. Some plants' roots are fixed in soil. In aquatic habitats also, the leaves float on water. Some plants have submerged roots. Leaves are narrow and thin, ribble-like, so that they do not break with the flow of water. Next one is ocean. The organism living in sea are called marine plants and marine animals. They have streamlined body. They have gills to respire. Like we have lungs, fishes have gills to respire. Animal like squids and octopus do not have streamlined body and stay deep in water. So that is all about the different habitats and different adaptations. We will meet with a new video in a new chapter. So till then, stay home, stay healthy.